Hello. Welcome, people. We got Genshin Impact today. Yeah. Hi. Today is Wednesday, so we're just gonna play the stream and kind of talk if you want. I'm gonna be playing through the Lantern Rite Festival event that's going on right now. Because I've needed to do that, and it's something to do. And it's cool. Genshin Impact's kind of fun. It's grindy sometimes, but it's fun. So yeah, just gonna play that. Once it loads, that is. Then we'll play it. I'm really bad at doing the actual quest, like the story quests for it, so I have to click the little button that says skip all of that content, and don't have context for all the characters. Granted, I have watched some of the cutscenes for the story quests that I've skipped, or the main event line. So I know some of the context for some of the characters that you meet during the Lantern Rite Festival this time around. I actually enjoyed the Lantern Rite festivals. The Chinese New Year sort of thing that they do. That Genshin Impact I'll show you does for this have always been good. So it's been interesting trying to actually keep up with it. Oh, well, there goes Genshin Impact. It just crashed. Great. We're gonna quickly make it so you can't see anything. Whoops. Have not had that problem in a while. Huh. Well, that's slowly getting fixed. Launch Genshin Impact. Look at the cool inception of OBS going through. OBS showing OBS showing OBS showing OBS showing OBS all the way down until you can't even see it anymore. That's weird. It's kind of cool, but it's weird. And hopefully Genshin Impact will show up so that you get this this sudden white around everything just to make it even weirder. Alright, here's it's not a stream that I'm trying to do if it doesn't fail in some way. At least it doesn't make me input my username and password again. But yeah, this is a Genshin Impact stream. Woo! This is a stream that I'm doing. That's what it crashing and falling apart means. 4 minutes in and the game has crashed. I think that means that every single stream I've had in some capacity has either failed to have audio, failed to have visual, or crashed the game at least once or twice. So I have a great track record. And it makes me really think that I should get a new computer if I want to keep doing this. This is funny to me. I can't even be mad. It's just awkward. Oh yeah, I do have water today, so I hopefully will be able to keep talking the entire time, but also not have my throat die before the end of it. Which is hopefully going to go well, and I will not forget to drink water. Or the other solution is I hope that I don't knock the water over onto my computer while I'm trying to stream, because that would also be bad. But I could see it happening. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just that lucky. I think it would fail. Well, it's almost loaded, so I can almost start the Lantern Rite. And then once I've almost started the Lantern Rite, it'll probably crash again. And then it'll reload, and then I'll be able to play. And then we'll finally start the actual, like, streaming the gameplay start 10 minutes in. Well, it might actually get there. It's already at loading up Geo. Yeah? Well, alright. Welcome to Genshin Impact. It's loading, right? Now, there we go. I timed that exactly where I needed it to be. Yeah. Let's get the daily things before I forget, and then really, let's clear all the notification exclamation points so that I don't feel like I'm being bugged by them the entire time. Then I'll start actually playing the game. Because I know myself, it'll bug me the entire time if I don't get rid of them. So we're gonna do that now. Yeah. So how's your guys' day going? It's been fun today. It's been interesting. Yeah. What? I didn't get anything of this today. Why did it have a marking? Oh. Fortune finds you on the last day. Yay! I can wish without spending money on the game. Yay! Alright. Wait, no, this is not how I start it because I need to actually click up here again. I need to click the exquisite night chimes, and then I click this button that will eventually load right here that says, yes, I can't do this prerequisite quest, because in order to do this prerequisite quest, I have to do the Raiden Shogun quest, I have to do Arataki Ito quest, I have to do Yelan's quest, well, I have to do this part 2, I have to do this part 1, in order to do this part 1, I have to do this part 1. I don't know if I have to do Yaimiko until I've done Arataki Ito's quest. Then once I get to there, I finally get to do Yelan's quest. But in order to get to Yelan's quest, I have to complete the Chasm quest, which is the main story quest, which I opened the wrong thing. So I have to do where'd it go? Story quest, Archon quest. I have to do this quest, which gets me to the Yelan quest, and then I have to do the Yelan quest to be able to do the quest line of the event. So instead of doing all of those quest lines, I'm going to click this little button that says skip all of that. Quick start. See, I need to complete the Archon quest, the Crane Returns on the Wind, and the story quest of Umbrellas Orcus Chapter Act 1. So, I don't even know what this Archon quest is, the Crane Returns on the Wind. I don't know what that title is. That's like Archon main quest, like 3 or 4 away from where I'm at right now. So, instead, I'm gonna skip all of these, and at some point in the future, I will just do different live streams of those story quests. Oh, and Paimon's talking. Alright. Windy powers. Alright. This is Mondstadt. So now, I gotta go all the way down here to the Leeway Harbor. I'll just teleport here and figure it out from there. So yeah, I'm gonna try not to talk too much while the characters are doing their dialogue things. Just because it feels kind of rude to speak over them, especially if you want context while I also want context. I feel like that's a little bad. Like, I still want to pay attention to the game and to the stream without losing anything in between. So we're gonna listen to things, and if I happen to get like a copyright strike thing later, then I just delete all footage, and that's not a problem to me. Because I'd rather go, oh, oops, goodbye. Ooh, more people. Hello. Just loading into Leeway Harbor so that we can do the Lantern Rite festival. And I need to actively follow the quest line of this, because it doesn't make sense to just not do. Take a walk around Leeway Harbor. I can do that. Where specifically do you want me to walk? Yeah, actually, where specifically do you want me to walk? Oh, over by the Adventurers Guild. Okay, well, I guess I gotta go take a walk, so I've gotta click the button to walk instead of run. I've gotta walk. So we're just gonna take about 20 minutes to get over there. Just walking. We're just walking. We're walking. That's too tiring. Am I sarcastic enough to follow the instructions literally? Yes. Am I patient enough to do that? No. Alright. Time to start this year's Lantern Rite Festival. Cutscene. We're gonna be quiet for the cutscene. Shh, chat. It's the cutscene, but it's loading. So we're cutting into the cutscene. I hope that does not sound like ASMR stuff, because I'm not trying to do that. That's a little too cringy for me right now. Is it loading? Please load. Please load. Game, do not crash on me as soon as I start the Lantern Rite stuff. There we go.
Oh, why the pleasure is all mine, as is the surprise, surely. It must be fate that brings us together in this place. How have you fared as of late?
Things have been going alright.
Setbacks are inevitable over the course of a long journey. If you wish to share what's troubling you, allow me to lend my ear. There is no need to shoulder all burdens by yourself.
Zhongli's so nice.
I had originally planned to set out after this last round of tea. However, I had planned to take a walk to Chingsa village and gather some nascent bamboo shoots, which are currently in season. A villager there once gave me a small sample, and they possessed a most excellent flavor.
Ooh.
Nascent bamboo shoots? Why can't you just use normal bamboo shoots instead?
Different regions, different flavors.
Xiangli prefers the finer things in life, right?
The glare.
The nascent bamboo shoot has a uniquely tender texture and a delicate sweet taste that its normal cousin cannot match.
An astute observation, Paimon. You know me well indeed. Lantern Rite is almost upon us, but besides the bamboo shoots, there are a few other items I have not yet procured from Director Hu's list. May I ask if you have already made arrangements for the days ahead?
Well, we were planning to use the opportunity to say hi to some of our friends, but before we were able to figure out a schedule, we ran into you.
Well then, might I invite you to imagine the sheer delight that is a soup cooked with the freshest nascent bamboo shoots in all the land. Generous cuts of pork belly and crisp, fragrant bamboo shoots placed together in the pot and left to simmer slowly for half a day.
Okay, that does sound pretty good. Although I don't particularly like bamboo shoots myself. As a traveler, I have to say that I've never had any of this.
Paimon's onto your plan. You just want to hoodwink us into fetching your bamboo for you.
Why, I assure you, I would do no such thing. I merely wish to inform you of the freshest, most succulent and flavorful bamboo shoots one could ever hope to taste.
Paimon is so suspicious right now.
Let's go, traveler. Paimon's taste buds can't take it anymore. Collecting a few bamboo shoots shouldn't take too long. Paimon has got to get her hands on some of that soup.
Such fine
Paimon, you are
specimens
so gullible.
worth the excursion. Very well. I shall leave the bamboo shoots to you. Should you have the good fortune to find some, please share them with me as well.
See? Paimon knew he was just bamboozling us.
However,
Oh, that was a
there
pun.
is no need to rush. The streets of Lille will be bustling with visitors and filled with all manner of
That's the kind of pun I do.
celebrations during the festive period. By all means, go wherever your interests lead you. The nascent bamboo shoots would be but a wonderful final touch to a most exceptional feast. What an honor it would be to savor them in the company of friends.
Check in with him later. Yeah.
Take care now, you two.
Yay! Now I finally actually started the quest line. Yay! How far away do I have to go? 2,000 miles. 2,000 meters. I click this button. This is the teleport waypoint that you get hit by a boar every single freaking time. And you lose some HP. no matter how well you try to like get to this waypoint, a boar will attack you. I'll take some damage, and I won't be able to click fast enough to do anything to the boar, because the boar is already moving by the time I spawn in. But there is an achievement where you get bored to death and get hit by the boar. Any one of those? I'm just gonna collect the normal bamboo shoot too. Cool. Go to the one who's calling for help. Do I have to be the savior-y person? Let me just collect the bamboo trees so that I can totally just not actually ever make more. Funny has 150 health. I love the short characters because they're all tiny little people and they're great. And seeing one run up to you is just very cute.
Are you okay? Did any water go down the wrong pipe?
I think I'm okay now. Thank you so much.
Apparently I saved a guy.
Well, at least you're all right. All thanks to your savior here. Oh, a little girl? Greetings, everyone. My name is Yao Yao. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Yay, Yao Yao.
She's so well mannered.
She's old.
Paimon, and this is the traveler.
Greetings.
I'm Dvorak, a musician from Fontaine. I came through Stone Gate intending to head towards Liyue.
Isn't Dvorak an actual composer?
And before long, I was completely lost. Just now, I was so mesmerized by the waterfall that I slipped and fell into the water. If it weren't for Miss Yao Yao's help, I shudder to think what might have happened.
It's all right, Mr. Dvorak. The splashing around the bottom of the waterfall means the stone path is always wet and slippy. You'll definitely have to be careful. Next time you're exploring an unfamiliar environment, try to focus on what's right in front of you. Don't let your mind wander. As long as you watch your step, accidents like this won't happen anymore.
For being a little child character, she's very wise. And he's very hungry.
Oh, are you hungry, sir?
Oh, I'll be fine.
Please, sir, it's quite all right. I was born and raised here in Liyue. It's only natural for me to extend my hospitality to any guests who are passing through. I expect you still have quite a long journey ahead of you. It's very important to keep your energy levels up. I still have some lotus flower crisps left in my backpack. Why don't we split them between the four of us? Aw, what a thoughtful kid! She even has some for Paimon!
This is the first person to not see Paimon as a mascot immediately.
You're welcome. So tasty. If only there were more.
You already had the subterfuge share.
Good thing. It means Paimon's still growing. If I'd known I was going to run into you, I would have made a second batch. Hope you're taking notes, traveler. This is how you
Treat your Paimon.
What do you think, sir? Are Liyue's snacks to your taste? I wonder if they're not sweet enough.
No, they're perfect. When I was traveling through Mondstadt, I had a chance to try one of their moon pies. It had a meat filling, unlike these crisps. But apart from that, it seems like they follow a similar cooking process. Both are delicious in their own way. As for Fontaine's cooking, though, It's been a long time since I've had a taste of home.
Sounds like you spend a lot of time on the road, huh?
I do. It's part of my job. I'm one of the main organizers of the Iridescence Tour.
Iridescence tour?
Actually, no, that does sound familiar.
The Iridescence Tour is one of the biggest music festivals in Fontaine. We're looking to expand, though. Our aim is to hold a festival in every nation.
I seem to remember
At
some
least,
other musician.
main organizers share this goal. Unfortunately, it's a long story, so I'll spare you the details. But anyway, so the main reason I'm traveling all around Tavad is to promote our music festivals. But I have some personal reasons, too.
Well, what are they? Just tell us already.
Let me see. Well, to explain it in full, I'd have to start with a story from my ancestors. I don't want to take up too much of your time.
Oh, I love listening to stories. I want to hear it too.
Okay, then I'll start from the beginning. The story goes that my ancestor, who was also a traveler, once slipped and fell into a lake during his travels. As he was sinking and gasping for breath, he heard a wondrous tune in the air. They say it was the most beautiful, moving melody he had ever heard. Even in that life and death moment, the ethereal music seized his full attention and almost made him forget the fact that he was drowning. When he finally came to, he found that he had already been brought ashore. Not too far from him stood an unfamiliar woman with an almost divine aura. Once she saw that he was no longer in danger, she left without a word. My ancestor tried to run after her to give his thanks, but although a mere dozen paces separated them, no matter how quickly he gave chase, he drew no closer and remained a dozen paces behind. In the end, all he could do was to bow in thanks to the woman as he watched her walk away towards the rivers and mountains in the distance, before at last he turned around and made his way home.
Wondering if that's supposed to be
As he
Yolan,
returned to
but I
Fontaine,
didn't play
he
the
learned instrument
game
so that
for
he could
her.
spread his story far and wide, just like the bards. After generations of retelling, embellishing, and dramatizing, people have come to think of that lady as something like a fairy. The story's become something of a local legend in Fontaine. It's called the Lady Overlooking the Lake. People now say that if you go down to the lakeside and play an instrument, so long as you play a pleasing melody, you will hear a fairy lady who is hiding out of sight, playing along with you.
Wow.
And at its heart is a true story. It's a nice legend. It's a nice legend.
Yes.
Okay.
As it stands now, it's become a touch too romantic and detached from reality. But I understand the original story and its historical grounding better than anyone else. I wanted to find out the truth of this tale. So I decided to retrace my ancestors' steps and search for that lady's modern-day descendants.
By
Of
falling into
course,
a
there's
waterfall.
no way of knowing where my ancestor fell into the lake all those years ago. So I always knew that the search would be akin to looking for a needle in a haystack. I've spent many years on the road now, and I'm nowhere near as fit as I was in my youth. The wish that I've spent half my life chasing after has now become something of an obsession.
I
That's an
don't know
easy
what to say,
foreshadowing to what's gonna happen.
but still, I understand how you must feel. I meant too. It's like, imagine if you saved the center of a lotus flower crisp, which is the best part, by the way, because you wanted to eat it another day. But then suddenly, sploosh! It falls into the water, never to be seen again.
How does that have anything to do with it?
That's my vegetable life.
There's no need to feel sorry for me. I've made some progress over the years. For example, I've concluded that the story must have taken place in Liyue.
Oh, so you finally found a lead?
Yes, in fact, that's an intriguing story in and of itself. I'd always known that Mondstadt is the city of song and freedom. But more recently, I heard that the Animal Archon returned to Mondstadt for a festival in the fall, and learned that he himself is a patron deity of music. so I prayed for the Animal Archon's guidance in the Mondstadt Cathedral, and as soon as I set foot back outside the front gate, I noticed a cluster of leaves being blown in the wind further and further west, towards Stone Gate. A friendly local told me that this meant the wind was guiding me in the direction of Liyue, so I followed their advice and made my way here. Right? You get it. I knew I'd find someone that agrees
Yeah,
with me
Lord
about travel.
Barbados.
Are you sure? It sounds a bit too much like one of those fake legends told by those treasure hoarder guys to scam gullible grannies from Chingsa Village. Rex Lapis has returned to the world. Just give me some incense and a little mora towards the travel fees, and I will pass your gift on to the Lord of Geo and ask him to keep you and your family safe and well, and so on and so on. Don't worry, Yao-Yao. We have a lot of experience with deciphering omens and stuff. And
That's one way to put it.
you only got scammed if you handed over mora, right?
Actually, to express my gratitude, I did spend rather a lot of mora on several bottles of fine wine, which I left at the statues of the seven along the way.
Oh no, Barbados would definitely drink those.
How about this, ladies and gentlemen? Why don't I bring you all to Yujing Terrace to see Miss Ganyu? I don't know very many people, so I can't help you out much. But Miss Ganyu and the Qixing know just about everything. If you've been scammed, they'll help you get your mora back. And if the wind was telling the truth, and you want to keep looking for that lady's family, they'll be the best people to ask.
But you've already helped me so much.
Well, I was going to take some new medicinal herbs and plants I picked to Miss Ganyu anyway, so it's no trouble at all. You know what? It's been a minute since we saw Ganyu too. It should be nice to pay her a visit before Lantern Rite.
I see Ganyu all the time. If I click 2, I see Ganyu. She's in my party. Well, then let's get moving.
Well, my sincere thanks to you all. I will never forget your kindness.
Okay, everyone. Please follow me. I'll be your guide. Remember to watch where you're going, okay? Uh-oh. Paimon's out of a job. Oh well. Paimon'll just be a cheerleader instead.
Paimon as a cheerleader would be so weird to see. Please do not put on a skirt, Paimon. Go to Liyue Harbor. I just was in Liyue Harbor. I don't want to have to walk all the way back. I'm so glad for teleport waypoints. I'm not walking that far. Yeah, that... I already like this storyline a lot. I'm very much hypothesizing that because I haven't done the quest lines for it, the fairy water lady is Yelan, and Yelan is somehow a Adeptus person as well, and I just don't know that because I haven't done the quest. But at the same time, I want to be wrong. I want it to be some unplayable character so that people can, I don't know, have a cool animation, I guess. I don't know. It would be interesting. Kind of hope it is Yelan though, because then I have to actually watch and listen. I don't even know what their voice actor sounds like.
Wow. Liyue Harbor looks very different from when I came last. It's almost as if I'm listening to the same melody, but with a richer timbre and new variations added.
Were you here before Osile or before Belial in between them? Is that why it looks different?
It's fair to say that this time of year is when Liyue Harbor looks the prettiest.
That is a true statement.
Great. Let's go and check it out. I can't wait to get into the city and see it all up close for myself.
Oh, there's a lantern flying in the air already. That's cool.
The streets are breathtaking. feel the music in the air. I have the urge to start waving my conductor's baton.
I'm glad that you're enjoying the city.
Oh no, he is actually following me. I was waiting for him to start walking, but he's following me. Ta-da! We're in the slight loading screen between you walking forward and it actually loading in the event characters and things. Jinian!
Hey everyone! Fancy meeting you all here. What a nice surprise. Hello, Xinyan. Let me introduce some new friends. They are Traveler Paimon and Mr. Dvorak, right? I've known them all for quite a while.
So you already know each other, huh?
When I was last here to advertise a Liyue stop for the Iridescence Tour, Xinyan was one of the few people willing to give me the time of day.
Makes sense. Jinian's a musician.
Feels like I've been chasing this Iridescence Tour bandwagon halfway around the world, but I keep getting stood up. What's going on, Mr. Dvorak?
I'm so sorry, Xinyan. I've had a string of terrible luck recently, and every time we've tried to put on a show, something or other has come up to stop our plans from materializing.
Is that right? I guess it can't be helped.
This is because you're from
So, what do you
Fontaine.
do at Harbor at this time of year anyway? Thinking of putting on a music festival during the Lantern Rite celebrations? A Lantern Rite music festival? Yes,
That's fun, actually.
No, I'm actually here on personal business this time.
Oh, so no Lantern Rite music festival?
I mean, that's not just up to me. Hosting a music festival takes a lot of funding and personnel. Moreover, I've never worked with the Liyue authorities before. Even if I were to start putting something together right now, I think it'd be too rushed.
Wait, but we're going to meet the Liyue Qixing, aren't we? And they're the ones in charge. Uh-huh, that's right. Miss Keqing and Miss Ningguang can make anything happen.
You mean... what?
Yo-Yo is so well connected.
Sure, it might not work out, but it can't hurt to bring it up as a suggestion.
Music festival would be something different, or music festival would be a huge hit. I'm going with huge hit. I love it already.
See, even the Traveler agrees with me. Mr. Dvorak, don't let yourself be put off by the fact that a few things haven't worked out recently. As for the performance, I can put you in touch with some local artists.
I can see that. I can see the com.
With her support and a commissioned song from the Yunhan Opera Troupe, we should be able to get something.
Yeah, I can agree with your statements in the chat. Yeah. I like Lumine a lot.
What do you take me for? If we actually manage to make the Iridescence Tour Lantern Rite Grand Concert a reality, you think I'd let anyone else perform the opening act? Wow! There's that rock and roll spirit! What do you say, Mr. Dvorak?
Yeah. I'll show the character in a second once the cutscene's over of the.
But the opening act is not something to be chosen lightly. Will work by the strictest of standards, so please make sure you're fully prepared.
I really like the Traveler of Lumine, the girl character I'm playing, and of one other girl that I actually have the outfit of. So I can agree with the gender envy of characters.
Okay, I promise I will. Good luck with your music, Xinyan. You've got this, Xinyan!
I know I have no idea what really was just talked about in this cutscene, but at the same time, I kind of already had figured it.
Is that anyone we know? Yes, it's Xiangling. She's mentioned you two before. Xiangling's always thinking about cooking. Whenever she gets scrapes or burns, she just leaves them to heal by themselves. She definitely needs someone around her to look after her. I know you must have looked out for her a lot too in the time you've known her. So, thank you for that.
Okay, now that I'm done talking, the so really like this outfit that the main character, the traveler, has. This is really cool. I would wear this if I could, like, have the outfit. And also, these little flowers up here, the center part changes colors based off of the element that you have as the traveler. It is so cool to notice that. Suku's here is the character outfit that I actually have, and she's great. Sucrose is amazing too. She's just an alchemist. She just really wants to be an alchemist. She's really good at alchemy, and she's so shy and timid, and it's great. And look, this is a great idle animation to go with me saying that she's an alchemist. These are the two characters that I like the most. So, if any of the characters are gender envy, this is the two that I get that from the most. Going to the Eugene Terrace. Yeah, that's. This is why I stream, so I can have those moments of just not anything that pertains to the story, but also feel like I'm still doing something important. So yeah, we're gonna continue on the story quest to the Eugene Terrace, and here we go. Storyline. I like the gender stuff too. Oh, we're loading, and then we're loading, and here we go.
It's Master. Is it okay if I go and say hi to her?
Master? Are you talking about Madame Ping? It is Madame Ping. Haha.
Oh, calm down now, dear. I'm not about to run off anywhere. I'm not a bundle of energy like you.
I haven't seen you in days, Master. I've missed you.
So cute.
Oh, bless you, Yao Yao. You do say the sweetest things. Ah, look who it is. Visiting friends during the Lantern Rite, are we?
You're half right, Madam Ping. We were also trying to help out Mr. Dvorak over here. We were on our way to take him to see the Qixing.
Hello, ma'am. I am a musician from Fontaine and an organizer of the Iridescence Tour. I don't suppose you've heard of it.
Master! The Iridescence Tour is a super famous music festival.
An old lady like me wouldn't know much about that sort of thing. A music festival, you say? It sounds terribly exciting.
If we could add some musical elements, that would be awesome.
How would you feel about that? You're an elder of Liyue, and you know all about Liyue's cultural traditions. Hearing your thoughts would definitely help us figure out how best to approach it. For example, do you think it might be a bit too modern, or is there any other issue?
Why, not at all. Music pays homage to history and culture, and it can also be a bridge between different civilizations. Times change, and the music enjoyed by the youngsters of today is no doubt very different from the tunes I was accustomed to in my youth. Nevertheless, all fine things in life can be appreciated. And so, I look forward to it immensely.
Now there's going to be a cutscene at the end that I know about. This them playing music with all of them showing up.
Goodness gracious! You're all being suspiciously sweet today. Yao Yao, whatever happened to
Lotus Crisp.
Master, you're in such a great mood today. You're even cracking jokes with the rest of us.
Oh, well, I'm sure you must have plenty to be getting on with, yes? Run along now. Don't let me hold you up.
Thanks, Madam Ping. We'll see you again
Yeah, the next time I run around behind you to steal all the flowers, I'll see you then, Madam Ping. Because I kind of need these glazed lilies. I don't need the sunflowers as much, but I like stealing them anyways. Yeah. Sorry, I'm doing a thievery in the middle of a quest line. Totally not ashamed to be picking these up, because they'll reset later. Look for Ganyu. She's right here. Ta-da! There's a Ganyu.
And when you meet with the Ministry of Civil Affairs, please remind them that the festivities are not an excuse to procrastinate their work.
Understood, Miss Ganyu. I'll take my leave now.
Yeah, is so energetic. And so well connected.
Oh, and here's a pack of sweet flower seeds as well. Also, these dried Genshin leaves make a great pot of tea that's very good for you.
Genshin leaves, interesting.
Deal with that work recently, but you shouldn't push yourself too hard. If you're not careful, you'll end up falling asleep in the grass again. Well, this is weird. It's like a responsible younger sister talking to their disorganized older sister.
That's... Yeah, it does. It does, but I love that. I love that comparison.
Paimon's criticism is quite valid. I do have a tendency to neglect matters outside of work, and that's something I should improve on.
You don't need to improve on it, Ganyu.
I don't believe we've been introduced.
Paimon will do the honors.
Yeah, that tells Mr. Dvorak stuff.
What's wrong? Did Paimon go over everything a bit too fast? It's definitely an ambitious plan. If there's anything you didn't quite catch, Paimon's more than happy to go over it again.
It may be a little difficult to make this happen.
Oh?
Well, the Lantern Rite is the most important festival of the year. Our celebrations must not only be visually spectacular, but also appeal to the tastes of Liyue citizens from all walks of life.
I feel like it would appeal to everyone.
Is relatively unknown in Liyue. It's difficult to predict how a brand new show will be received. It would be quite risky for us to bet everything on this one music festival.
All very valid points. I completely understand.
Therefore, we will not replace or cancel any of our pre-existing program. However, I will submit a proposal requesting to put the Iridescence Tour special performance as the final act of this year's festivities. Some live music will certainly add to the festive atmosphere on the night of the Lantern Rite. As for the venue... Let's reserve a space at the docks.
So we're not stealing anyone's thunder, but we'll end the night on a high note. Yeah.
My thoughts precisely. Now I just need to take some time to give this proposal some polish.
Ganyu's gonna make it all fancy.
Out the pros and cons, and highlight the key points of the proposal. Given that Ping and the Traveler have both given the idea their blessing, I'm confident that Qixing will be sure to give it serious consideration. Mr. Dvorak, I will need to discuss with you the number of musicians who will be coming to Liyue, as well as their catering and accommodation requirements.
Oh, yes, certainly. Let's step to the side and discuss further.
Ooh, business has started.
As soon as there's work to do, Ganyu's as diligent as ever. I totally couldn't more. Master once said that everyone has things that they are good at and things that they are less good at. So, with that in mind, Ganyu shouldn't feel compelled to become perfect at absolutely everything.
She's so darn cute.
Paimon's getting hungry again. The Fluenthorpe backpack's empty now, but if you let me know what you like, I can bring you some of your favorite dishes next time we meet.
Yeah, do not do it.
Lotus flower crisps. What else do you like? Anything sweet, and anything that's made from slimes.
Why do you like slimes that are sweet?
Here's what I've drafted so far. Anything else you want to add?
No, this is excellent. I'm racking my brains, but I don't think you've missed a single thing.
Ganyu is very thorough.
Then we'll leave it as is. I'll go make an official copy. Oh, perfect timing. We were just wrapping up our discussion here.
That was quick.
Not at all. Every second counts for a complex proposal such as this. I will inform the Qixing of this development immediately. Please give me a moment to pass on the message. Yao Yao, thank you for bringing my herbs. I will make sure to take them.
Remember to make tea from them first, Ganyu. You mustn't just chew them raw.
I will.
Yeah, Ganyu, you will make that tea.
Okay, I should be getting back. If Yao-Yao stays out for too long, Mom and Dad will be worried sick. Everyone, I'm sure that the music festival will go off.
Okay, when she says Mom and Dad.
And in case I don't see you before, I wish you all a very happy Lantern Rite.
Thank you, Yao Yao. Happy Lantern Rite to you, too.
We should go get dinner together sometime.
Stay put and wait for 2 hours. I'm so glad it doesn't mean 2 actual hours because I can just forward the time. Yep. 16:30, 16:13 becomes 18:13. Yeah, I'm very much questioning Yao Yao's parents. Because if I understand Yao Yao's lore correctly, her parents are 2 adepti, but it could mean her actual physical parents instead of the 2 mentors she has. So I'm very confused, but it's also kind of cool. Catching!
Greetings, traveler, Paimon.
I like catching a lot too. And Ganyu.
Ganyu has brought me up to speed on everything. I'll get straight to the point.
Everyone in your fancy attire.
Proposal. Over the next few days, I will be working with Mr. Dvorak on behalf of the Qixing to facilitate the organization of this concert.
Yay! That's awesome!
Catching sharks again.
The Qixing have a duty to deal with matters such as these. We have merely moved things forward to the next step. On a more personal note, I am an avid supporter of all things new and innovative.
Yeah, we know.
As such, it is my privilege to work with you on this exciting project.
Thank you so much, Keqing. I'd become quite discouraged after our recent failures and was expecting the same outcome once again, so I didn't dare to get my hopes up. Never in my wildest dreams could I have imagined this going so smoothly. It's like a dream come true.
Just don't be associated with the Fatui and we're fine.
To
We're fine.
concert at a high-profile event like this is a rare opportunity. We'll make sure it's a night to remember.
Yes! Our music band's finally getting fired up!
Yes, indeed.
It's been an hour and I've done nothing in the actual quest.
Music will always be the language they are most fluent in.
What about your ancestor? Oh.
Well, that can wait for another time.
So, but you came here. You came here for your ancestors.
They told me all about Mr. Dvorak's situation, but I was so engrossed in drafting the proposal that I forgot all about it.
Oh, that's quite all right. I don't even know what the person I'm trying to find looks like, so it was always going to be a long shot.
You should see all the missing posters that they have up for my brother.
Your time and energy are needed elsewhere. I'm sure you already have plenty to deal with between this concert and everything else going on during the Lantern Rite.
Thanks. It was just that I had a few initial thoughts when I heard your story. For instance, I wonder if this lady your ancestor met might have been an adeptus. What do you think?
Definitely possible.
Mr. Dvorak, I I've been there myself before, trying to find out where I belonged.
Did you say the Adepti?
Ganyu, you literally...
Illuminated beast? Part Kirin?
Ganyu, story quest, literally is her running off into the wilderness to try to become more of an Adeptus than being a human. That's literally her story quest.
Are you telling me all the rumors of the Liyue Adepti are real? So it's not just artistic license?
You bet they're real. Trying to track them down is tough, though. Like Julian Karst itself. There's nothing specifically stopping you from going there, but getting in and out of there is quite an ordeal.
Yes. Anyway, if you're looking to uncover a lost melody or shine light on a forgotten aspect of Liyue's cultural history, I'm probably not the best person to ask. But if it's a person you're looking for, then I just might be able to help.
There are only a
I
few
see.
Adepti that
I think I
look like
understand the
people.
situation now. In that case, Ganyu, shall we divide the work between us?
Yes, that was also my thought.
Great. So Mr. Dvorak and I will concentrate on things here in the city to make sure the concert goes according to plan. In the meantime, Ganyu will reach out to her network and try to find the person he's looking for. How's your workload at the moment? Will you be able to make time?
I can probably get through everything in 2 days, as long as I don't sleep.
Ganyu, you sleep.
What do you mean, as long as I don't sleep? Even for someone with illuminated beast blood in their veins, working for such an extended period without a break will take its toll on your health.
Somehow that does not sound persuasive coming from Kuchin.
Be it but 3 moons from the start, he who returns is not he that departs. Even I know the importance of maintaining a healthy work-life balance.
That's shocking.
In that case, 3 days.
All right, I can work with that.
If you have the time, would you join me on this search? You're well known to many of the Adepti and respected among the people. I'll feel much more at ease with your company.
I can tell my throat isn't healed from 2 days ago. Trying to talk.
Watch this space, Mr. Dvorak. We'll get to the bottom of this.
You're all so helpful and kind. I just...
Just think. Imagine if we found the Adeptus lady, or one of her descendants, and got them to come to the performance. Wouldn't that be amazing? It'd be such a happy reunion. And that's exactly what this festival's all about.
I'm sure the wind that guided you here feels the same way.
Okay, I'm gonna pull out all the stops to make this Lantern Rite a true extravaganza.
We should probably get going. Mr. Dvorak, could you come with me to confirm the site?
Ooh, we're coming to you!
Oh, I'm not even talking that much. Why is my throat so bad?
Your thoughts on music. What does it mean to you?
Music sounds nice?
That is a Paimon response.
Truth be told, the question of what music means to people is one that I've been pondering for quite some time.
Oh,
Let's revisit this question.
nearly just jumped to my death. Yeah, I don't think I would die. Leeway, it's not too big. Yeah, this is definitely the venue. 1 o'clock I'm mixing when again cosplay. The guitar. Yeah.
Lady Yuhan?
Yeah. I can understand that. The cosplay thing.
What is it?
I'd love to cosplay as Limine.
I've been gathering intelligence outside of the city with the goal of uncovering and dispatching any trouble ahead of the festival. I am told that a strange melody was heard somewhere along the coast. I was wary of investigating further on my own, so I was just on my way to report this incident to Lady Ningbong. But I'm worried that if we don't act right away, we may miss the window of opportunity to take appropriate action.
I understand. In that case,
Ooh, fighting! Let me handle this.
You're busy enough as it is. There's a ton of different things in the city that needs your attention. Leave it to us. Don't worry. Whatever it is, we'll definitely be able to handle it. Well, she will handle it.
Paimon deflecting to the person who fights.
In case it's as good as dealt with. Thank you. This will be a great help. I will inform Lady Ningguang about the situation. Once it's resolved, please come and find me again at Eugene Terrace and let me know.
Will do. And say hi to Ningguang for us.
You have my thanks, too. Stay safe and come back as soon as you're finished.
Good luck.
I go reporting for duty. 568 meters away. Teleport to the statues of the shaman. And then I go fight the monsters and beat them up. Although I'm really expecting this to be where like Yelan joins the group, and that's why I need her story quest to make some context. Before I go, Ganyu, you should have some health. There we go. Now you have more than 150 health. That's a good Ganyu. A living one. Got a carrot. Go to the place Baiwen mentioned. Yeah. Oh, isn't this the tea house? There's a tea house over here. One of these guys sells stuff or has a. Right. One of you guys is a store. I'd like to buy a snack. Yeah, you're a store person. Pops Teas. This is the only place that I can get this. So I should have 10. That way I can have them. Yeah. I like collecting all the food things and making all the food. Like, to prove my point. This is the cooking thing. I might be missing like the limited time. Like, there was a event that they did with D-Luke and Noel and KFC. So like some of the there's a chicken burger sandwich, the golden chicken burger. This is the KFC thing. So like I have a lot of the food things. And almost all of them are fully proficient with what I can. I just don't have the Sakura ones because I am saving the Sakuras to be able to upgrade, to ascend a character all the way before I use them. But, just to show how much I know without clicking on cook to actually show me being correct. Kaya's specialty, Bennett's specialty, Amber's specialty. I don't believe anyone has a specialty for radish veggie soup. And the fact that no one has the can make it a special thing means I'm right. No one's specialty. This got added later. This is Ningguang's specialty. Ningguang, we make a special dish. Stir-fried filet, I believe, was Beidou. Yeah. Beidou's specialty. Grilled tiger fish didn't exist initially. Rice buns didn't exist initially. Egg roll did not exist. Dry braised salted fish. This is Kazuha's specialty. But Kazuha, when he first came out, Karehara Kazuha, it was the first and only character initially to not have a specialty dish, because this was an Inazuma dish, and he's from Inazuma, but he was introduced before Inazuma came out, so he did not have a specialty dish until it opened up as a region. Miso soup, I believe, doesn't have a specialty. I don't believe anyone makes a specialty out of it. Oh, Toma. This shows how much I cook with him. I forgot I had him as a character. What is his specialty? Now I want to... This is my brain being curious. Ooh, that's pretty. Warmth. Oh, that's pretty. That's the first time I got that. Sweet shrimp sushi. I don't believe anyone has that. Bird egg sushi. No specialty. Soba noodles. Soba noodles did not exist initially, so I believe if they are someone's specialty, I don't have the character. Yeah. Minty bean soup. I don't know if there is a special. Lambad fish roll. I believe it. You can only buy this one. Yeah, I don't have one. Lisa's specialty, Rosaria's specialty. This is a stamina thing. No one has that as a specialty. This one is Barbara's specialty. It somehow becomes spicy, I believe is what it is. Barbara's specialty. Yeah. Weird. Noelle's specialty. No one has a specialty. No one has a specialty. Well, this is technically like your specialty, because you're the only... Like, it's the most frequently referenced, like, you're making food, this is your food option that you are making. This is Clee's specialty. I have 55 of them? When am I ever going to use one of them? Wow. Goulash is specialty for just the Dragonspine region in general. Almond tofu is Zhao's specialty, I believe. And I just got Zhao, so now is the first time I get to make it. Hee. Ooh, I got 3 of them. Sweet dream. I literally got Zhao like last week during my last live stream, actually. So I kind of forgot that he had that as a specialty, but I also knew it at the same time. This is Jinyan's specialty. She makes it spicy. Jewelry soup, I believe was... I don't want to click on it yet, because I'm going to be wrong if I click first. If it's not a specialty, it's a defense boosting thing. Oh, whose is it? No one has this. Okay, I'm glad I didn't say anything because that would have been wrong. Matsutake meat rolls. I don't believe anyone's specialty. I've gotten 1000% distracted. Zinc Shell, the blue-haired nerd boy who I like to ship with Chongyan, who's also a light blue-haired nerd exorcist boy. Zinxia's the nerd book character, and this is his specialty. Lotus seed and bird egg soup, I don't believe anyone has. Noodles with mountain delicacies, this one is Chongyun's, yeah. Vegetarian abalone is Hu Tao's specialty, but I don't have Hu Tao. Stone Harbor delicacies, this is Zhongling's, I believe, specialty. No. Which one's Zhongling's specialty? I don't remember. Mint salad is no one's. Crab roe tofu, I don't believe is anyone's. Stir-fried fish noodles is no one's. Tuna sushi. Mixed yakisoba, I don't believe is anyone's. Yeah, no one does it. Radish and fish stew is relatively new, so no one has it. Berry mizu, manju, no one has it. Shawarma wrap. It would have to be a Sumeru character, and I don't have them. I don't have a lot of the Sumeru characters, so I don't know who it would have. Penny Puri. I don't have proficiency in. I'm going to correct that. I will correct that later because that's a time thing. I'm going to finish the Lantern Rite. I swear I will. Curry shrimp. No one's. Fragrant mashed potatoes. This was the one of the other KFC things, so no one's specialty. Golden shrimp balls was not a specialty. No one's specialty, yeah. Kyla Lily seafood soup, no one's specialty. Sauteed matsutake. If it is a specialty dish, it's not one of a character that I have. Yeah. Cold cut platter is Fischl's. That's why it was weird. I don't remember Fischl's stuff. Sticky honey roast. Oh, this is Paimon's favorite meal. Crab, ham, and veggie bake. This is Sucrose's special meal. Yeah, I love this one. This is Sucrose's meal. She makes a version V something dish, and it's very helpful, and it's great. And then you've got Jean's specialty meal. You've got Razor's specialty meal. You've got D-Luke's specialty meal. You've got, I believe this one's Venti's special. No, as soon as I started saying that, I'm off. No, I don't have the character whose specialty meal this is. It might be Venti's. I might be right about that. Adventurer's breakfast sandwich. No one's specialty meal. The Jungling does make a chance to get 2 of them. Northern apple stew is... This one's Albedo's. I was about to say Albedo's. Sunshine Sprout is Albedo's. Northern apple stew, I don't believe, is a character's. Yeah. Crispy potato shrimp platter. This is no one's. Golden chicken burger. This is the specialty meal of that one KFC quest as well. Zhang Yuan chop suey. I don't believe this is someone's. Not someone I have. Okay. Blackback perch stew. I don't remember. Uh-oh. Zhongling. This is the Zhongling one. I knew it was one of these with the violet grass. No, this one. I knew it was a violet grass one. No one. Awesome. Glad to think I was wrong on squirrelfish. No one has it. Qingxi stir fry is not a character I have. Yeah. If it is one. Come and get it. No one has it. This is Zhong Li's. That guy who's sitting at the table. This is his food. Triple layer consomme is no one's. Okay. Glad to think I'm right on a few of these. Lotus flower crisp is no one. Universal Peace, this is Ganyu's. She makes a very fancy looking one. Julian Guoba. No one's, I believe. Yeah, just double it. Full moon egg is just good to cook. But I don't have a character to make it better. Tricolor Dongo, I believe, is maybe... No one. I refuse to make this because of the Sakura blooms being very hard to get each day. Tri-flavored skewer, no one. Imported poultry, no one. Sakura mochi, this is Ayaka. This is Ayaka's special dish. Conda cuisine, I don't believe is anyone's. Omelette rice, I don't think this is anyone's. No! Cookie Shinobu. Inazuma character that I forget that I have all the time. Taiyaki. This one was no one that I have, if it is. Anyways, more and more I don't believe anyone has. 5 pickled treasures, no one. Sakura shrimp crackers. Again, I refuse to make because of Sakura bloom. Dragon beer noodles. No one has it that I know of. Pita pockets, this is Kale's. This is a drink, so no one has it. This is a drink, so no one has it. Milky mushroom crisp tower. If this is, it is someone from one of the new regions that I don't have. Moon pie is Eula, because Eula makes it look all fancy and pretty and kind of weird. Golden fried chicken was from the KFC event again. Jade parcels, I don't believe is anyone's, but if it is, yeah, okay, if it is, it's someone I don't have. Golden crab, this is no one's. Chianshu meat is no one's. Okay. I don't think, other than the moon pie, there are no 4-star ones that people have. Chicken tofu pudding, no one has. Bountiful year, no one has. Meat lovers mushroom pizza, no one has. This is the only 5-star meal I have, which is the Adeptus Temptation, which you get from the first meeting of Zhongling when you like learn how to cook, quote unquote. Grilled unagi. If this is someone, I can't even check. If this is someone's, it's gonna be Goro's, because I've never made it. Wakatakani is not Goro's because I've made it before. Tonkatsu ramen, I don't believe is anyone's. Unagi Chazuke is no one that I know. So if any of those I was wrong on, that I didn't just take a guess on, it's because it's a character I don't have. So like, either I don't have the recipe for it, or I'm missing Faruzan's meal. Diona's meal is a beverage of sorts, I believe. I didn't say Yanfei's. Yanfei's is the Yanfei's is a revival item. She makes a little boxed lunch out of it. I keep forgetting about what characters I have to be able to say that I'm right about things. This is the egg. I don't know Shikano and Heizo's. I don't know Goro's. I don't know if Nahida can cook. I think Raiden Shogun is the only one that specifically says can't cook. Sayu, I have no idea what her food is. Faruzan, I have no idea what her food is. Same for Candace. Or Kondake, I think is the actual pronunciation of hers name. I don't know. I watched a video about that, about how to actually pronounce her name. So like, I don't have all of the recipes, but of what I do, I know a good majority of whose specialty dishes they are. And I just completed the quest line, the weekly mission to cook food because of cooking those to get them. Yay, I did stuff accidentally. Anyways, Lantern Rite. Running over here. I'm really good at staying on track, don't worry.
Paimon said this strange tomb is coming from around here, right? But Paimon doesn't hear anything. There doesn't seem to be a soul in...
I was just wondering who in their right mind would come to a place like this. So, it's you two.
Yelan! How'd you sneak up on us like that? You nearly gave Paimon a heart attack.
You look pretty alive to me. Can't have spooked you that bad.
I don't know who this person is. I haven't done any of the quests that she's in. So I'm going to actually have to read this. He's a special intelligence officer who works under Ningguang. Ningguang has subordinates besides everyone else? Aw, weird. No one comes and goes like a shadow. Even the willing choosing with their vast powers must find some dark corners hard to reach. This is where she comes in, with her task being to clean those corners up by dint of her exceptional capabilities as an intelligence agent. Word of the wise, do not try to lie to her, for falsehoods may last as long as fragile bubbles before her meticulous thoughts. That's not a scary sentence. Okay.
Fair enough.
Ah, you're here for that too? Saves me a bit of explaining.
Well, there goes the idea that Yelan could be the water lady.
Already reconned the perimeter, so we should be safe.
I'm kind of sad about that. I wanted her to be the water lady. Investigate.
The stuff by the door is in pretty good condition, though. It can't have been too long ago that someone was last living here.
With the stuff by the door. I didn't look at the door first. Examine the door.
Doors and windows are all fine, so there definitely wasn't a break-in.
I didn't check the window either. Stop spoiling things, Paimon.
This is completely empty. There's nothing valuable left here at all.
Talk to Yelan. Huh?
How strange. It looks like it's been looted, except for the fact that there's no sign of a struggle. The bad guys could have sneaked in while the owner was gone, but then how do you explain why the door and windows are intact?
Seems you've done a pretty thorough inspection. So, any theories on what might have happened here?
Yelan, you didn't hide some of the evidence from us on purpose, did you?
Why would I make this more difficult for you? We're on the same side here.
Ooh. The zipper on her pants leg.
Paimon's got nothing.
What about you? Give up as well?
Difficult to theorize, so little evidence must have something to do with that melody. Melody.
Instincts are pretty good. Or perhaps it's not instinct. The strange melody is one of the few pieces of information you have available, after all. Let me share a folk story with you.
Ooh, folking stuff. Oh,
Who would sound a horn every time they
please don't have misheard that. But look, she's got a zipper on her leg. Like, that looks cool. Like this part here. Like, at least I think that's a zipper. It looks like it. Otherwise, that's just really cool ornamentation. And then the tone of the leather or whatever it would be here is very eerily skin tone. I'm gonna go with that's intentional and that's a zipper and that's like her actual bare skin and that's a little weird, but I like the zipper design. It's cool. She's a Hydra character. I'm gonna shut up and keep playing.
their fellow men. It was a disconcerting tune, meant to intimidate the weak and warn them of their impending doom. To escape with their lives, the villagers would abandon their homes and flee overnight, taking only their most valuable belongings with them. Everything else was left behind. The bandits were eventually brought to justice, but the fear and trauma remained in the villagers' hearts. Whenever they heard that melody, they would feel like their lives were in danger once again, and flee immediately. The culprit of this crime exploited that very fear to get access to this house without having to force their way in.
That's quite the story.
Interesting.
The victims obviously will have gotten quite a fright, but at least they won't be in any great danger. The important thing now is to find this copycat criminal.
We'll use elemental sight. Look for all their tracks down.
That would probably be a good idea. Unfortunately, it's not going to work today.
Why won't it work today?
Look around and you'll see what I mean. This criminal is clearly well versed both in using music to commit crimes and in making a clean getaway. Not only did they stay off the muddy road to avoid leaving footprints, it looks like they were also careful not to bring any gadgets with so much as a trace of elemental energy. Evidently, they were intent on keeping even the most
It's gonna be Dvorak in the end, isn't it? Who's the criminal?
Fortunately for them, I'm one of the
or someone in his band. That's what I'm afraid of. It's always my hunch is that the character that you kind of think is a throwaway character is actually going to be like very important to the story.
Since the culprit's trying to be cautious and low risk, I'll bet they left through an area with some vegetation for cover, but not so much that it would slow them down.
Follow you along. I can do that. I can follow her.
Here, look at this.
Oh.
These tracks are superficial, but they definitely didn't come naturally. Something heavy was being dragged this way, meaning we're headed in the right direction. Their pace has increased. Normally, people carrying a heavy load slow down as their journey goes on and they start to tire. Whatever's motivating them to speed up must be psychological. For instance, reaching the home stretch.
Okay, I was too far ahead of Yulon that it wasn't registering where I was at.
There they are! Look! A treasure hoarder tent! Not the treasure hoarders again! It's so close to Lantern Rite, too! 'Tis not the season for their antics!
Come on, let's round them up.
Yay, fighting! Wait, what? Oh, actually, before I go over there, I want to break this because there's something behind it. Ah, treasure chest! Woo!
Dusty, let's give it a spring cleaning.
I'm gonna shoot all you. Actually, no. Let's stay in character. This is a game. I'm gonna stay in character. This is Lantern Rite, which means I get to be myself, and that's it. So this is also going to be difficult in that I have to kill someone with my elemental skill to heal. Or I have to eat food, which means that I should make sure that I have food equipped. Welcome to Lantern Rite. I'm going to be playing as myself in Lantern Rite. Playing Lantern Rite. Woo! Where's the treasure hoarders, actually? I don't see him. Oh. Well, I'm not actually fighting him, I'm just talking to him.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
Oh, her eyes are a very pretty teal.
Okay, confess and we'll go easy on you. My patience is running low, so why don't you do us both a favor,
You kidding me? You think I'm scared of you?
You should be.
Perhaps not, but you should be.
Ooh, oh, I only get to fight as Yulon. Oh. Wait a second, she's a bow character. I forgot about that. I just went melee mode.
Seems like you're not all talk after all. There's no going back now. Better up my game.
Really?
No. Ow. Yulan is not melee. And I forgot that when I tried to fight.
Have mercy. Oh, it's a little late for that. I've come this far, I might as well finish the job.
I surrender! I surrender, please! I'll do whatever you say. Please have mercy.
Tell us everything. You have one chance, and I'm warning you. Don't make me ask twice.
I love her eye color. Jeez.
You know, so Lantern Rite's nearly here, and like a lot of people, I wanted to buy a few nice things. I know I'm with the treasure hoarders and everything, but I don't really have any kind of experience with robbing people and whatnot. So I don't have the guts to break into somebody's house.
Wow, you're really going to complain to us about that?
No, not at all. I'm just telling it how it is.
Okay, continue.
I racked my brains trying to think of what I could do. And eventually, I remembered something from back when I was a kid. The bandits would blow their horn, and my grandma would grab us kids and run. I remember the tune, so I figured I'd try it for myself. I mean, just to see what would happen. At first, anyway, I seriously didn't expect that family to pack up and leave. But they did, and they just left all their stuff right there for the taking. It was too easy. I couldn't resist. It was completely wrong of me. I know that now. I'll return everything that I took. It's all still in perfect condition. It'll be like it was never gone. Please, give me a chance, huh? Let me make it right.
Give you a chance, huh? Sounds to me like you'd rather strike some kind of a deal than spend Lantern Rite behind bars.
Yes. Yes.
You know how to bargain, I'll give you that. It's just a pity that you didn't confess at the first opportunity. You'll have to take a walk with me. Once we've returned the goods, we'll find the owner of the house, and you can apologize to them in person. After that, I'll escort you to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, as a former victim of this kind of crime yourself, I doubt anyone understands the fear you inflicted quite as well as you do. Does your greed matter more to you than your fear? More to the point, if you can play a tune from memory, don't you think you should be capable of making an honest living?
You mean...
That's enough hints for you. You'll have plenty of time to reflect on all of this yourself. There's not much left to wrap up, so I'll take it from here. Guess this is where I'll say goodbye.
Well done. Woo.
What is it? Is there something else?
I'm still not sure how you first got your hands on this information. So play it safe when you get back. Don't mention to anyone that you ran into me out here. You helped a lot with the investigation and arrest anyway, so
Oh, that's really close.
perfectly fair for you to get all the credit. Just take it. It works better for me, too.
Oh, that's uncomfortably close to the ear.
And happy Lantern Rite.
Leon's such a pro at this. With her taking it from here, it's as good as resolved. Whoosh! Random event, a strange melody, complete. Although, it's kind of a shame that we never got that treasure hoarder guy to play the melody again. Right? How could anyone not be? When we were chatting with Mr. Dvorak, music seemed like such a positive thing. And most music is, right? It can help us relax.
So this Lantern Rite is all going to be about music.
Stories, or even just think happy thoughts. I never imagined that music could be used to commit crimes.
Comes down to the ill will of the user or their bad deeds influence the emotions associated with the music. Yeah.
Really? Makes sense. Hyman's musical understanding improves again. Well, anyway, now that everything's resolved, let's get back to Liyue Harbor. Violet's still waiting for us with our random event rewards.
Well, I switched my party to be just myself so that I could fight Lantern Rite as if I was actually participating in Lantern Rite, only for the fight to be Yulan instead. That's kind of a bummer. I'm gonna come up here so I can actually jump down towards the quest area. That is only slightly bugging me because I was like, I'm gonna do this by myself, and then I didn't. So I didn't. Da-da-ba-da-da-da-da. Fly a little bit further so that it makes it look like I'm walking up from this direction. Hello, Bywin. I totally just walked all the way here from Leeway. Totally.
That's great news! Oh, please wait here a moment, if you would be so kind. Lady Ningguang instructed me to advise her upon your return.
Am I gonna have to talk to Ningguang? Oh, yep, there's Ningguang coming in with the fancy shoes.
Both of you. Long time no see.
No need to be so formal with us, Ningguang. We've known each other for a long time now. You must be super busy with all the preparations for Lantern Rite. Don't mind us.
On the contrary, I think it is those that I have known longest to whom I should extend the greatest courtesies. Alas, on a different day, I would invite both of you inside for some tea and a brief respite from your travels. But you're quite right. Trivial matters aside, there's no escaping the fact that we have a grand concert to organize. Once the performance itself is over, we'll then need to invite the representatives of the Iridescence Tour for a discussion on future collaboration opportunities. The financing arrangements alone could well entail many rounds of discussion. Simply put, there will always be work to do.
Whoa, you're already thinking that far ahead?
Well, we can discuss more current affairs if you'd prefer. I trust you saw this year's Mingxiao lantern at the docks when you arrived at the city?
Slightly.
It looked like a goose. Which Adeptus is it modeled on this time?
Sea Gazer. I believe you're familiar with the name. Legend holds that he was free-spirited and easygoing. People described him as a cheerful soul and a loyal friend.
Sea Gazer. That's Pervasi's up there. That was Cloud Retainer. It's been almost a year since the last time I had to deal with the Adepti.
Marvelous Lantern Rite, we pray that the fallen heroes may be guided home. If the sound of music can
Is he a
flow
friend
like
of
rivers
Pervasi's,
streams
though?
into every corner of the land, perhaps the souls of those who have gone before us will hear the song of a new era. I wonder whether the melodies will be to their liking.
Oh, they're gonna love them. I'm sure of it.
Hmm.
At least, if the guy you mentioned is anything to go by, the Adepti and Heroes of the Past sound like a positive and free-spirited, cheerful bunch. They're sure to be open to new music.
Well, let's hope so. I heard that you'll be going on a search with Ganyu to find the descendants of a fairy lady from a Fontaine legend. I'm sure this quest to uncover the truth behind an ancient story will turn into a most charming tale. Do share it with me, won't you? I couldn't bear to miss out.
So far, my theories of the musician that I ran into being the Master Thief is wrong. Yulan being the fairy lady is wrong. I'm gonna stop guessing on things and just let it play out, I guess. Is the town suddenly getting set up for Lantern Rite? Is that why the city has to... Is that why this is loading so quickly? Oh! Choices. Which one do I want to click on first? We're gonna go Radiant Sparks, because it would have been day one that it opened. Perfect time to choose. It's got Yao Yao, and it's got Chi Chi. No, yeah, Chi Chi. During Lantern Rite, Qian, a recruiter for the Adventurers Guild, is eagerly rubbing her hands together in anticipation of an interesting event. That's an interesting way to phrase it. Performance going on in the North Wharf. Don't hesitate to come along if you're interested. During Lantern Rite, recruiter. During Lantern Rite, Hui Xing. I can't remember if that's his name or not. The navigator of the Crux Fleet seems to be preparing for a unique training test. Hui Xing, is it the guy that asks you for meal orders the first time you visit the Crux? I don't remember anyone on the Crux being... Yeah, I think everyone in charge on the Crux besides Beidao is male. So I think saying he for this name is correct. Now I'm confusing myself. Talk to Joaquin? In Living Harbor, an adventurer is busy with a certain task. Well, I clicked on Radiant Sparks first, so let's go do it. Radiant Sparks. Da, 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 da. Jumping over water. There's a bell tower here that I've never noticed, and a giant chest.
A reward on the road.
That was okay. I'm like, that was a bummer that it wasn't giving me any items, and then all the items just flew out afterwards. How did I never notice this? It's literally in front of like the main office building. Can I thread the needle? Can I thread the needle? No, not quite. Had to go down a little bit. Talk to this adventurer. Bloop. Talk to that adventurer. A happy lantern rite, esteemed ones. You guys have been having fun. Have a gone on a special adventure with me. Yeah, this is not fully a cut. Why you call us esteemed ones? Such a great attitude. Yeah. Recently, you've been having a lot of fun, but why is Paimon getting a strange feeling that we've met before? You guys are extremely diligent and adventurous, so I'm sure we bumped into each other at some point. Qian, I usually hang out in front of the Fei Yun slope looking to recruit new people. Everyone in the cats and dogs passing by probably remembers. Have I walked past that area enough? That seems like it, yeah. Yeah, she's the person who just walks around in the middle of the area. I have to run past her or run through her sometimes. Because she gets in the way and doesn't move. What is your particular adventure? Came across a new novel at the one book house and no, that's not it. Rather, against some new information. People's expectations for adventure are rising activities such as climbing, wind gliding, and needs to come up with an outline exciting approaches. I am certain that by me saying, like, reading this very quickly, no one watching this is understanding what's happening. And I'm sorry. I mumbled. So I teamed up with a couple of other crews, pulled together our resources, consulted a few expert mountain climbers and fireworks craftsmen, and defined a new racing challenge. Fireworks craftsman. Is it gonna be Yoimiya from Inazuma? Man, the region names just blended together there. There are many mechanisms laid out in the challenge to step on them and use the momentum from the fireworks and gunpowder blast to accelerate into the sky. Sounds like this could hurt. Fireworks, gunpowder. So for the challenge, you want to blast people into the sky. Firework flying, Paimon, rocket propelled, Paimon. Fire! Rocket propelled! Why are you so excited? You're also going up. An explosive barrel bursting in front of you wouldn't phase you, but who knows, it might just blow you away. That's where the explosion is contained inside a tough device. I've taken the necessary precautions to make sure it's safe and injury free. Aw. Also filed a patent. I read that it's a falsifiable a patient, as if she's already signed paperwork to put you in the hospital. Should things go incorrectly. I totally misread that. Filed a patent with the Ministry of Civil Affairs and have publicized this event many times. Please do not steal my idea. So many hurdles, you've really put a lot of thought into this. As far as I can tell, just doing this racing challenge will stir the spirit of adventure even in an average passerby. Steamed wins, your reputation precedes you. If you guys take point in this racing challenge, you'll be sure to attract a lot of people. Oh, I know I attract a lot of people. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You've also prepared great rewards for the challenge. They'll be sure to encourage more people to try the adventures. Go. I swear, if you did not roll your eyes at that or laugh and chuckle, then the joke fell flat. Okay, firework and gunfighter race. Let's go. Oh boy, time for Paimon and me to get blown sky high. Well, I like getting blown sky high. Oh, I'm sorry. I Paimon CC laughing as Qian said it's perfectly safe. Don't you want to give it a try? I'm probably butchering how to pronounce her name. And I'm sorry that. But that's the deal. Without further ado, please give it a whirl. There are a lot of tracks for you to try. I'm sure you'll have a good time with them, and I'll get a couple months worth of results. It's a win-win. So I want to score 3,000 points in all of these. Okay. Navamagate and Teleplort. I'm teleporting. Because that extra L is super important to have in there. And it's loaded. Uh-oh, cryo slimes. I'm going to get you to come out of the water so that I can actually attack you. Alrighty. Oh no, 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 no! In the Radiant Sparks challenge, the less time taken and the more challenge coins collected, the higher your final score will become. During the challenge, you can obtain the technique Sparkling Rush by collecting Igises of Sparks. By unleashing it, the character will dash forward, collecting all challenge coins nearby. Additional Sparkling Rush can pierce through the barriers of the obstruction fruits. Approach firework fruits to rapidly leap into the air using the fireworks power. Your wind bladder will automatically deploy upon reaching the highest point. That was the worst time to try to have a fight start. I stole his mask. And their mask. Okay. Great, now I have hiccups. Waiting for the perfect moment to start the challenge. I need to press E. Oh, that was too far. Eh. Bloop. I'm in the air now. Wee. Wee. Bloop. Wee. Oh, there's more. Oh, I missed! No, I missed! No! I totally missed. Where am I supposed to go? Where am I supposed to go? Wee! I'm really good at these kind of games. Ah! I missed again! Where am I going? I'm going there. God, I am so bad at this. I almost got the score I needed. If only I wasn't so bad at this, I may have actually gotten the challenge right. Waiting for the perfect time to start the challenge. Whee! Throw me into the air. Whee! Whee! Let me actually be above these so I can collect. Did I collect them? I did. Okay. Whee! Oh. Whee! Ah! I failed, but that's okay. Launch me into the air. Yeah. Whee! I've stopped saying we because I'm actually trying to concentrate now. Yay! Now that I actually knew where I needed to go. That was easy. Woo! I got all the points I needed. Yay! I'm so bad at this when I need to, like, not focus. Exquisite night chimes. Ah. Oh, this is not the... I mean, this is the thing that works. This gets me to the next course line. This kind of work. Anyways, event details. This is what I was looking for. Radiant Sparks. Let me collect all these rewards. Festive Fever! Festive Fever! Festive Fever! I'm sorry that I'm probably annoying, but you chose to come to my stream. Vayuta Turquoise. What? Oh, it wants me to click on each of these, and then click Go to Quest, and then Vigilance. Okay, so I've got Yao Yao and Chi Chi in this one. With explosives, they're children. You've got Yun Jin, who's the singing vocalist, spear dancing person. You've got Beidao, who's totally 100% banging Lady Ningguang. I mean, the pirate captain of the Crux fleet. Yeah. And you got Yilan, who I just now learned is Special Forces of Espionage for Lady Ningguang. which is interesting to learn. Yeah. Oh yeah, and that's not a spoiler. All Beidao and Ningguang totally a thing. Totally. Like the most canon couple. Ooh, I get fireworks if I. Ooh. Wait, what's this? Are these the 4-star characters I can invite to my party? Yanfei! I like Yanfei too. I'm realizing how many different characters that I actually like in the game. When festive future, I can read. When festive fever reaches 800, you will have the opportunity to invite a character to join your party. I can just invite Yao Yao that way? Ooh, or I can invite one of the gay boys. That's actually the only way that I got Chongyin the first time is from another Lantern Rite. Or I could invite one of the gay girls, the Beidao and Ningguang. Or the chef and her girlfriend. Or the most law-abiding citizen and the best friend singing girl. Or the new little child that apparently knows all of these people. Yeah. There's 3 Pyro characters, 2 Geo characters, and then one of the other elements. I may make Genshin Impact way more queer coded than it actually is. I'm one wish off of being able to, like, okay, I could try to get Yao Yao really easily, but if I did a 10 pull, I would really be trying for Alhaitham. But then you get Jinyin, Yunjin, or Yao Yao in boosted rates, and so I really I want to click confirm here. I really do. Like, really tempted to click confirm. But if I do that, it'll be on Saturday? Friday. It would be on Friday when I play Genshin with my sister. I think that's the plan this Friday. It's either this Friday I'm playing Genshin with my sister, or Saturday I'm playing Genshin with my sister. I can't remember right now. I will be playing Genshin one of the days of the weekend, and that's all I know right now. Oh, cool thing. Up there, I believe it's up there. Yeah, you can still go up. This is the quiet boy's home. Right here is Zhao's home. This is where Zhao sleeps and lives. He's allowed to live here. He's kind of cool. He's not exactly my favorite male character, but he's definitely one of my friend's favorite characters, and therefore I have to appreciate him too. But yeah. Actually completing all of the Lantern Rites seems like it's not going to be possible before midnight. So, as Lantern Rite will continue until a week from now, 11 days and 3 hours from now, I think I'm going to hold off on trying to finish Lantern Rite this week. So on Friday or Saturday, whichever day it is, I will go fight bosses and domains with my sibling. And then the other day. Yeah, Saturday I should be able to stream twice. I'll do another stream of just Genshin for trying to complete some of the Lantern Rite events, and then next week, Monday or Wednesday, probably Wednesday. That way I can take a day to not actually do stuff. On Wednesday, I'll do the next section of the actual story line for this. So that's gonna be the rudimentary plan, and I'll figure it out later. But I'm gonna call it here because it's 11 o'clock. It's been 2 hours. That's good enough. I'm not yet dead with my voice, which is nice. But I would rather call it now before I hurt my voice even further than I have the prior days. So I'll see people Friday or Saturday, and you'll get a quick glimpse of my actual desktop because that's the only way I can close the stream. So have a good day.